Konate getting there. It's Pedri. Grimaldo is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Yamal. Llorente stood his ground strongly. And here's Yamal. Ferran Torres. Oh, good spread. Llorente. Cherki. And the counter is on. Olise played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Rodri. Grimaldo, aim forwards. Kubasi. Baina. Rodri. Llorente. And here's Yamal. It's a good run down the right. He slings it in. Punched away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Hernandez. Konate. Gusto chasing after it. Grimaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. Showing good feet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. France have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, cracking ball. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rabiot is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Llorente. Baina. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Llorente. Now it's Llorente. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Llorente. Baina. Now it's Oy off the ball! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Deftly away. Rodri. Now it's Dembele. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Hernandez. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Played out to the right. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot. Oh, sweet feet. And it's hoisted clear. Rabiot knocks it out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Gusto. Nice control. It's Dembele! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nice physical challenge. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Dembele, that's tidy. Cherki, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a goal kick. Howson. Llorente. Baina chooses to go cross-field. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Konate attempts a clearance. There are a few waiting for it. Deep cross. Ferran Torres! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Mbappe. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Ferran Torres. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has been cleared. Pau Kubasi have it back and can go again. Gusto. Olise. Upamecano. Cherki. Upamecano, gently done. Gusto. Cherki. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga tries to dink it through. Llorente. Baina. Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Llorente. Pedri. Llorente. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Baina. Howson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
France. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Hernandez. Rabiot. Very nicely done. Gusto. Camavinga. Yamal, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kubasi. Pedri. Out to the right. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Howson. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Llorente. Dembele. And he's managed to get free. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Hernandez. Rabiot. Dembele. Played with finesse. And that is a little undercooked. Howson. Llorente. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez picks it up now. And here's Camavinga. And it's played forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, they could break here. Oyarzabal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Vina's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Cherki. Rabiot shifted upfield. Kubasi. Howson, gently done. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Llorente, now the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this. Konate can get it clear. Back in once more. And it's hoisted clear. Calmly anticipates. Vina. Llorente. And that has been cleared. Upamecano. So we've reached the hour mark. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Olise. Played into space out wide. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Olise. Oh, it's come loose. Oyarzabal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Howson. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played out to the right. Now it's Llorente. And it's Rodri. Rabiot aimed forwards. Cherki. And it's been played through. Mbappe. He's found a way through. That's really well cleared. Throw in. Gusto. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Olise. Cherki. And he's there to clear it. Lovely feet. Great work on the overlap. Howson attempts a clearance. France have reclaimed it. Camavinga crosses it in. So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente, Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Konate, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rodri. Kubasi. Vina. Howson. Llorente. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Grimaldo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Finally, the deadlock is broken! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Dembele. Tries a deft little ball. Llorente with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cherki. Cherki! And that could come back to haunt them.
Cherki clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Pau Kubasi, early ball out from the back. Pedri. Konate gets in to thwart him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Grimaldo cuts out the pass. Camavinga, probing pass. Gusto. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Camavinga played over towards the opposite flank. Gusto. Cross goes in there. A header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gusto. Camavinga moved on forwards. He's cut it out.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Rabiot. Now this could be a chance. Rodri with a fine tackle. He can get that clear. Camavinga. Now it's Olise.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodri. France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Forward it goes. Cherki. Gusto. Olise.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Grimaldo. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And it's Gusto. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's nice. Olise. Rabiot. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedri. Gusto makes the interception. Cherki. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's Dembele! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Llorente. It'll be a throw-in. Cherki thinks one through. Olise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cherki. Upamecano. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, that's it for tonight. Well, we're on the way.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ferran Torres.
And it's Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Grimaldo. He's found Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Kubasi. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And it's Grimaldo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Crossed into the middle. Firmly met. Rodri. And here's Yamal. And he's there to get it away. Baina. Oh, he's in!
Ferran Torres.
Skims one in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Ferran Torres clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Rodri, aim forwards. Yamal looking to get on the end of this.
Gusto.
Getting this one clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mbappe.
Gusto.
Looking to hit the byline here. Showing good feet. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe have it back and can go again. And that was very necessary. Cherki. Olise. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. That's good play. Now it's Llorente. Llorente. Now here's the delivery. Spain starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Upamecano. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Hernandez. Cherki. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Olise. Mikel Oyarzabal, and they can counter here. Yamal played out to the left flank. Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot shifted upfield. Konate. He's through here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Konate. Olise. Over to the left. Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Konate. Olise. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot, surely! And he thumps it clear. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So who's he picking out? And it's Baina. And here's Pedri. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Camavinga. Hernandez. Rabiot. Rabiot gently done. Yamal. Llorente. Baina. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Howson. Rodri. Pedri. And it's played forward. Receives it in a good position. Goes for a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Spain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rabiot. And he goes cross-field. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Camavinga.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He's in space and looking for options. Grimaldo, and that's aimed into the middle. He's there to get rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele. Rodri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Punched away. Upamecano.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Baina with the short one. Pedri, chance! Just off target.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Konate forwards and with intent. Camavinga. And it's Gusto. That's tidy. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He is through here. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played down the flank. Gusto. Gusto puts a cross in. Howson gets it away. And that has put paid to that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Kubasi. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente. Played into space out wide. Now it's Yamal. Aimed in towards the centre. Konate is there and he can get that clear. Cherki. Played towards the other side. Baina. Howson. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Cherki, spread out to the left. Hernandez, up he goes! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a little off target. Rabiot. Oh, good spread. And it's Gusto. Gusto drives forward on the overlap. Lovely feet. Rabiot. Cherki. And the shot! Rabiot cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Upamecano. Mbappe. He's in a great position. Mbappe. Mbappe! Grimaldo getting this one clear. Mbappe. Dembele. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Only partially clear. Chooses to go back. Big chance! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Camavinga. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. France are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Spain
Kick off the second half. No changes at the interval from either side.
Rodri,
Howson. Pedri. Calmly anticipates. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Hit into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Upamecano. Hernandez. Rabiot. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Olise. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Baina. Oyarzabal. And it's been played through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Kubasi. Baina. Howson. And it's Llorente. In by Llorente. He can get that clear.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gusto. Cherki.
Gusto,
Rabiot. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Baina. Pedri. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. And that's a throw. Camavinga. Hernandez. Konate, forwards and with intent. And it's Dembele. And here's Olise. Llorente, 2 assists to his credit already. Howson. Rodri. Pau Kubasi, played over towards the opposite flank. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Dembele. That has been cut short. Pau Kubasi is the guilty party there. And that has been cleared.
Gusto. Cherki.
Out to the right. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Mbappe! Camavinga! And that's caused a worry or two.
Camavinga certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Howson shifted upfield. Pedri. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's heaved it away. Pedri played into space. Hernandez. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Dembele knocks it out wide. It's Hernandez. Hernandez played back in. Mbappe and the shot!
Cherki.
It's a goal kick. Bina. Howson. Kubasi. Bina. Kubasi. Upamecano. Rabiot. Olise. Grimaldo. Rodri. Bina. Llorente. Played into the middle. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Cherki. Oh, that's neat. Oyarzabal given the lift of his goal. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Olise. Gusto.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's come loose. That's a throw. Olise. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Konate gets across to intercept that. Olise. Olise! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Gusto.
Camavinga, aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there, climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Bina, and it's played forward. Llorente making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, super find. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get through, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Gusto. Gusto.
Forwards and with intent. Cherki.
Olise.
Oh, good spread. Now the delivery. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Mbappe. Great chance! It could be danger here. Cherki. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the right. Into the channel. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. What a throw in. Now that's a fine challenge. And that's another throw. Ferran Torres. And here's Bina.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gusto.
France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Oh, nicely intercepted.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Howson gently done. And it's gone back to the keeper. Konate. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Upamecano. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Gusto gets a cross in. Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
France get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodri. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kalulu carries the ball down the right. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Grimaldo. Now he's wondering who wants it. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Ferran Torres. Spain could have here their final chance. Konate gets it clear. Ferran Torres has been caught there, it's a foul. Gets it away.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
France moments now away from seeing this one out. Hernandez. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Olise. Played out wide. Kalulu tries making a foul. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And here's Olise. Kalulu. And here's Rabiot. Lovely bit of skill. Rabiot. Kalulu. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without complication. Over to the left. Pedri. Grimaldo. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Konate. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Doué. Rabiot. Camavinga. Upamecano. Ferran Torres. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Ferran Torres. Rodri. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now that's well seen too. Grimaldo. Fermin. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Olise. So that's it. It is all over. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things.
Chance! They scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Baina. Pedri. Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rabiot. Upamecano. Upamecano played out to the left flank. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Oyarzabal. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez chasing after it. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot.
Gusto.
Olise. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Kubasi. Howson. Baina. Yamal. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Grimaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Camavinga. Rabiot, over to the left. France with another corner. Cleared away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Camavinga takes a shot! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres ploughing through the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Dembele. Played out to the right. Out towards the flank. Hernandez crosses. Howson can get it clear. Mbappe. Oh, this is a great position. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oyarzabal. Olise. Dembele. Dembele opts to play it back. Al Kubasi aim forwards. Tries a deft little ball. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Konate.
Gusto.
Ball is over the line. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he deliver? And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Upamecano. Camavinga. Upamecano shifted upfield. Llorente. Rodri. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Konate.
Gusto.
Konate.
Gusto.
Camavinga has created one goal already. Konate. And it's Gusto. And here's Elise. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Howson, gently done. Llorente. Llorente hurtling down that right flank. Llorente stood his ground strongly. In by Llorente. Konate tries to clear. Rabiot. Cherki.
Gusto.
Cherki.
Gusto.
Cherki. Camavinga, that's a delicate pass. That's a throw. Llorente with the clearance. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Extravagant effort! Worth a try, shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Baina. Grimaldo. Pedri. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gusto picks it up now. There's the header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kubasi. Grimaldo. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. That is a great pick out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
oh, they could be caught out here. Chance here to counter. And it's Hernandez. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. Howson. Cherki calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's played forward. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Yamal. And here's Llorente. Baina. And here's Llorente. Baina. And here's Baina. Oh, nice touch. Yamal hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Dembele given the lift of his goal. Oh, super find. Oh, nicely intercepted. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Rabiot. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Tries to get it clear. That's really well cleared. Hernandez. Hernandez. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rabiot. Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through there. Cherki. That's a cute ball. Grimaldo attempts a clearance. Oh, sweet feet. Rabiot. Al Kubasi with the clearance. Cherki. Oh, good ball. Yamal over to the left. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Rodri. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dembele. Great work on the overlap. Pedri. Howson. Baina. Howson. Baina. Pedri. Howson played out towards the right wing. Bina. That's gone for a throw-in. Rodri, a probing pass. Yamal's cross. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
France really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Bina. Rodri. Pedri. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Rabiot gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Gets it away. And a chance! Just a whisker away. Llorente. Bina. Rodri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Llorente. Now it's Llorente. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Rabiot gets rid without sophistication.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Hernandez. Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he thumps it clear. Bina. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal. Howson. Bina. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Rodri. Bina. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Oh, it's played into the area. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe.
Gusto,
Gusto. Rodri with the slide tackle there. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pedri. So who's he picking out? Ferran Torres. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Rodri. Olise gets good distance on it. Cherki. Yamal. That is lovely. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Llorente! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Baina goes short. Ball comes in. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Howson. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Llorente. And it's Llorente. Now it's Baina. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Deftly away. Dembele. Now who's going to be first to this? Grimaldo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Upamecano, gently done. Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Could move up a gear here. And it's Grimaldo. Rodri. Howson. Baina. Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Llorente. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rabiot. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tedri. Moved on forwards. Llorente tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ferran Torres caresses it through. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki.
Gusto.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. That looks a cracking ball. And they've got rid. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Spain are making a change now. Oyarzabal wins the duel this time. Now it's Yamal. A lot of space ahead of him. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Yamal. That looks a good diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Gusto.
Cherki. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Now it's Camavinga. Defending of the desperate variety. Kubasi. Tedri, and the keeper's got it again. Howson. Rodri shifted upfield. Tedri. Chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. Ferran Dembele hits it!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Carlos Soler. And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal. Can he get onto this? Yamal. Yamal's cross. Mignon sends that a long way. Rodri. Carlos Soler. Camavinga cuts it out. France can consider themselves just about safe now. And it's Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. Rabiot. And that's really well manoeuvred. Howson. Llorente. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Carlos Soler. The final 5 minutes. He is through here. Cherki. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Upamecano. Hernandez. Rabiot. Out to the right. And it's Gusto. Played back in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Olise lets it out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ferran Torres shifted upfield. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Rodri. Grimaldo. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. The cross. Olise. Nice looking ball. And it's Gusto. And here's Olise. Picks it up out wide. Cherki! Decent hit and on target. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spain can make their change now with a break in play. Upamecano. And that's that. France are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. And I just really liked what I saw here.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Gusto.
Pedri. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Howson. Played towards the front line. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Played out to the left flank. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Grimaldo. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Olise played with finesse. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Pedri. Played out to the right. Calmly anticipates. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Konate. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Yamal. In by Llorente. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Yamal. Baina. Yamal. Aimed in towards the... Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rabiot. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Played out wide. And here's Dembele. Olise! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's really well manoeuvred. Howson. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Camavinga. Konate shifted upfield. Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. Grimaldo can get it clear. He is just caressing the ball. Olise. Olise! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Camavinga played into space. Howson wins. Whistle's gone. That's foul. Olise! Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rabiot. Hernandez. Upamecano. Played towards the other side. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rabiot gently done. And here's Dembele. Yamal. And claimed it back swiftly. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Olise.
Hernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Caresses it through. Konate gets it clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Cherki. Rabiot. Ferran Torres producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That has been cut short. Camavinga. Cherki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, out to the right.
Gusto.
Oh, that's neat. And here's Dembele. France have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Olise!
Spain, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Grimaldo, aim forwards. Rabiot. Konate. Cherki. Mbappe. Rabiot. Looks to the other side. And it's Hernandez. Looking here to chip it through. Olise. And he thumps it clear. Rabiot. Cherki.
Olise.
That's the keeper's ball. Rodri. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Cherki. And it's hoisted clear.
Gusto.
Rabiot.
Gusto.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oh, sweet feet. Olise. Gusto puts a cross in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Yamal. That's a cute ball. Ferran Torres. Konate. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
Gusto.
Konate. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Kubasi. Baina. Llorente. Rodri. And it's played forward. Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Oh, good spread. That's a... and the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodri with the clearance. Cherki. Olise! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Howson. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Baina. Llorente with the cross. Cherki. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Cherki. Muscular approach does pay off here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. What a save by David Raya! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Baina. Rodri. Howson forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Konate. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
France really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they
Already started here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential, is having a shot! Llorente gets it clear. Might be dangerous. Chance for a shot!
France definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Howson. Ferran Torres looks to get on the end of this. Grimaldo. And it's played forward. Oyarzabal. First effort on goal.
Oyarzabal clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Konate.
Gusto.
Rabiot. Rabiot. Cherki into the channel. Ferran Torres with the clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Rabiot. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Now it's Olise. Olise has got himself a free kick. Cleared away. Ferran Torres. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. Camavinga.